What's up, everyone? It is your girl GlossGods 7 here, aka Grace, and I figured today we get into a palette rewind. So if you all remember, Oden came back out with their holiday collection from last year, the Merry Christmas palette and the Christmas Eve palette. So I figured I'd go ahead and give y'all a look with each one of these palettes. I got a couple more videos coming up about these palettes as well, but I wanted to give y'all a look with these two palettes in particular, since they're they've come back on the market and they're what I have right now while I'm waiting for my other collection to come in. So I figured I'd give y'all something to reminisce on until my other things come. So I'm gonna start off with the Christmas Eve palette. This is what she looks like on the inside. I've given y'all videos on alternatives to this for if you couldn't hold out for one now, okay? But as soon as Karen gave a hint saying that something that everybody was excited about was coming back, Save Your Money, I already knew she was talking about this. Like, I don't even know how I knew Karen was talking about this collection, but it was like I just knew. But my whole thing is like, from a business standpoint, it would make sense for them to come back out with this because people were asking and begging for this. These two palettes, so it makes sense. But if you already have the What's the Snow Lodge from Nomad, you have a similar color story to this in your collection already. So if you didn't get it, that could hold you out till you could get it now. So next we have the Merry Christmas palette. Again, I gave you all alternatives to this as well. Now, it wasn't exact, but it was like it had enough similar tones to where it's like you should have been okay. And I didn't have like the special shades that are in either one of these palettes. Let me make that clear now. But the alternatives did have a good majority of the same color tones and were in the same color family. I recommended the Unearthly Cosmetics Poison Apple palette, which is no longer available now. So if you already have that palette, then you have a similar color story to this. But if you wanted to get this, it is back, and I will be giving y'all a look with each one of these today. And then I'm giving you a combined look in another video called Palettes That Inspired Me, with both of these palettes doing looks with them. So I'm gonna start off with Christmas Eve and do Christmas Day, you know, the way that they would be worn, or like the order they're in. If you're curious what's on my eyes right now, though, these are actually both of the Melt Cosmetics palettes. I know, right? I told y'all not to get them, and I ran out and got both of them. But what ended up happening was I wanted the second one, the jewel tone one. So since it was the Sephora sale, I could get both. I just went ahead and got both. So this video should be up for the one I'm talking to you on now. I'm also trying out a new concealer too. So comment down below and tell me how the under eyes look. I have on the color corrector from Sigma that they sent me in PR. And then I have on the new Estee Lauder concealer that they came out with. So comment down below and tell me how the under eyes are looking, because I think it actually looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, get my life in order now. And then I will come back and give y'all an eye look with Christmas Eve, and then Merry Christmas after that. So I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so here are some of the shades I picked to use in the Christmas Eve palette. I think I just want to do a true blue, like smoky eye, if you will. So these are the shades I'm working with. I'm trying to debate if I want to use this shade or not, because I feel like I used it the last time, but I feel like since it's a newer video, people are going to want to see that shade. So I'm thinking I'll put this toward the front, this one toward the back, and just put the icy shimmery shade in the inner corner, or put like a purple shimmer in the inner corner. Let me swatch the purple so you can see it as well. But I feel like a blue and purple vibe is definitely like a me look, and that's what y'all looking for with this palette. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me wipe this off my finger real quick. My fingers are so stained because I've been swatching so many blue shadows. But I'm gonna start off with the shade Softy. That's that like neutral shade I started off with, like the weird orangey-ish like color you see right here. I would have started off with a lighter blue, but I didn't want to be like too ashy and light, that like silverish grayish blue. I was gonna start off with that, but I'm like, nah, we'll stick to like the neutral shade. And so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I'm gonna have blues everywhere else. So I feel like we can take the crease down a notch and just be a little neutral with it. Now with the Christmas palette, I'm trying to debate if I want to do a traditional Christmas look, if I want to do a like more warm smoky look with the pink shade, because I feel like I haven't used the pink shade in that palette with you all on camera. So I think I might just focus on the bottom row and not like focus on doing green this one, because I just did like a more jewel toned-ish green look with the Nightmare Before Christmas palette y'all saw my eyes for the intro of this video, because I've used both of them. I used Christmas Town and I used Halloween Town. Now, I don't know if I told y'all at the beginning or not, so if I did, my bad, but that's what I worked with. And then what's on my lips is the Glamonatrix Cosmetics Jason Friday the 13th lip kit. So I just put the cream gloss bomb and peach pout on top to give it like the glossiness that you see here. But it's a really gorgeous color. Like if you like that color you've seen me with on called, what is it called? Call Me Peaches from Hindash. It's a great alternative to that, and that's quite expensive. So I found a good dupe and I was happy about it. Now we're going to get into the darker shade called Night Sky. That's one of the dark blues. I used the lighter of the two dark blues just because I wanted to have a little bit of like greenish, bluish effect to it. And I feel like if I use the navy, it would just been a true like blue, and I wasn't trying to do a true like deep navy blue because I already got the sky blue. So I wanted to incorporate different types of blues in it, but still have it be a blue smoky eye, if that makes sense. So that's why I chose the color I chose. And I feel like it's working out pretty nicely. It's not a super deep outer V, but it doesn't always have to be a super deep outer V. I'm preferring this tone on the outer V for this look because of the vision I have in my head for it. So that's why I'm okay with me just going on with this. Also, I figured I'll be done with all my stuff I wanted to do by 12 o'clock. Hopefully, I had some more looks I was thinking about, and I was supposed to film the week before, but since I did clothing content this week for my Instagram, since one of y'all have been asking about clothing content for a while, that's why I didn't get to do as many makeup videos as I normally would have done. But I still got like a few done. You all saw the like Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette recently, and then some other stuff. So okay, so let me see. We're gonna go to the crease shade now, which is the blue shade. Where I put that brush? So I'm taking the shade Nightfall. So we go from Night Sky to Nightfall with our crease shade. So this is really light, like powdery blue. But I really like shades like that, so I'm like, you know, it looks good and nice to me. I'm definitely here for it. I think it's a gorgeous shade. I feel like it could have been a little bit lighter, and I'd like a little bit more because obviously it's going to oxidize and get a little bit deeper. So if it had been a little bit lighter, I feel like it oxidized to the color that you actually see in the pan. So that's my only thing about this shade. I feel like it oxidizes. It's not as light as it like should be or whatever. So I'm here for it. It's a vibe. It looks nice and cute. I'm just a little bit more on the outer V real quick before I get some blood glue and start cutting. And of course, I'm going to go from the darkest shimmer to the lightest shimmer. So let me get my glitter glue, girl. So I'm feeling like this is going to turn out nice, hopefully. I'm just hoping it isn't something like I did before or similar to what I did before, because I didn't go watch the video I did initially, and I'd hate to have given along like the same look twice. But I feel like in the original one I did green and purple and blue, and I used the navy and not the lighter one, and I haven't done like a whole bunch of looks with this palette because it has sold out. So now will be my time to be able to use it a lot, and whoever doesn't get it the second time, then I'm going to be like, look sis, they gave you a second chance to get it. If you didn't get it, I'm still like use mine when I feel like it. But I felt bad the first time, so I told y'all in the past, like I try not to be like using certain things sometimes. If you didn't get your hands on it, I was feeling some type of way. But you know, I had some of y'all tell me that that was okay and you didn't mind if I used it anyway. But we're going to take the shade Blue Star now and put that towards the back. Yes, look at it, girl. Yes, this is a stunning shade. I mean, look at the sparkle. I'm just enraptured in love. I'm like, yes. Gorgeous, sexy sparkle. Yes, I love it. I kind of want to put the navy on top of it now, on the outer V, now that we put the shimmer on, just to give like an extra oomph to the outer V, because I'm feeling like I'm not getting the smokiness that I wanted. I was hoping I didn't go in and do that, but it looks like I'm going to have to. So I'm going to take the shade Christmas Eve, which is the name of the palette, and just kind of pack that right in this area right here to give a little bit more extra depth that I was looking for. So I'm trying to like blend it out a little bit, mainly like pack it on, and then worry about blending it out a little bit later. So as you see, I start packing and then I kind of do like a swirling, blending motion to get a little bit of the depth that I was looking for that I feel like I don't necessarily have. But you notice I'm not taking it like back to where the outer V already is. I'm really just trying to stick it and keep it right in this area right here. So yeah, that's the extra smoke I was looking for. I'm gonna take my brush that we used our crease shade for, our transition shade if you will, and just blend that out underneath there. Now I want to go into the shade Gorgeous, which is of course gorgeous. I mean, she looks stunning, so I'm going to go ahead and put that toward the front of the eye, and then we'll figure out what shimmer I want to put in the inner corner. I'm thinking maybe actually the silver one called Snowflake. I don't think I've ever used that one before, and I know some of these other shades I have used before, but I want to, you know, like incorporate. Ooh, yeah, look at that, y'all, it looks amazing. So I think I'm gonna go back over with the blue shade just to kind of marry them in a little bit better and make it look a little better on the lid, because I feel like it's a very obvious transition and I want it to be a little more subtle. So I'm gonna go back into Blue Skies and kind of just right on the edge of it, so it'll have a little bit better of a transition as opposed to it just being like bam pow. You see the transition, like I want a smoother transition. So, and I don't want it to kind of overpower, which is why I'm putting it a good portion of the way. So it's like it's a little peak in the inner corner, and then you see all the sparkle, and then there's a little peak when you turn your head like that. Like y'all know I love to get the like a little sneak peek when I turn my head, like bam pow. Oh, you thought that was it? No, girl, it's more. Yeah, it's more. Thank you. It's more. So let me swatch the Snowflake shade now, because like I said, I feel like I kind of want to do that. So this look is just all over the place. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling the sparkle of the silver. I have never used it either. Yes, honey, we need to use it. We need to use it right now. So I'm gonna put silver in the inner corner right here. So yeah, look at that. Honey, look at it. Yes. It's giving. I'm gonna go back in with that shade Nightfall a little bit, the blue, because I just want a little bit more of that color to shine through over all the shimmer that we just added. And I'm gonna drag a little bit toward the brow bone over the like darker shades, kind of like give a little bit of depth situation going on there. So, and that pretty much is the finished look. I'm going to put on the silver eyeliner from Fenty Beauty off camera for the pictures to match with the silver, you know, inner corner we got going on, and then I will come back with swatches of Merry Christmas after I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Even though I told y'all I'm feeling like I'm just gonna use like this bottom portion of the palette, because I feel like I haven't done a really red focused look with this. I feel like I always put the red and the green together, so I kind of want to do a little bit of this, but I still want to use the special shade, because for those of you all who might be new to makeup or just forgot about this launch, I want you to see that there are really special bam pound your face shades. So I'm probably going to end up using this, but I mainly want to use the bottom part. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe a red smoky eye. I don't know what's up with me and smoky eyes tonight, but I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. So anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all. So these are the colors I chose to use in the Merry Christmas palette. So I told you I want to do a more smoky eye. So these two are going to go in the crease. Obviously, this transition shade. This is going on the lid. This is going to look for the lid, because it does like this pink, orange, green shift to it. And then I can put the pink in the inner corner. It'll make a little bit more sense with that. So let's get into it, girl. So I'm gonna take my Silver E40 and use the shade Gingerbread to start off this look. I like the fact that both of these palettes give you like a reasonable transition shade to go with all the colors that go in it, but it's still not like neutral or overpowering the palette. That's what I like about Oden's eyes. Like they'll still give you those neutral transition shades even if it's not a fully neutral palette, just so you can have something to transition with. Some brands, when they don't do that, some people find it harder to use. Sometimes I don't necessarily like it. I mean, it still ends up turning out okay, but it's like, you know, we all have our preferences, and people usually prefer to have a transition shade that's closer to their skin tone that works easier. So I'm glad that Oden's side recognizes that and goes ahead and, you know, hooks it up, you know. So next we're going to go into the crease shades. So I'm starting with the shade, what is it? Poinsettia. That's the lighter red, of course. Y'all know I want to start with the lightest one, move to the darkest one. So we're starting with Poinsettia here toward the front. Then we're going to take the shade Hot Cocoa toward the back, since it's more deeperish, like brownish red. That's why I'm interested in it's called hot cocoa, because I don't really feel like it gives a more cocoa vibe. I feel like it just looks like a deep burgundy, but maybe they feel like it's a deep brownish burgundy, and that's why they're calling it that, because I was confused when I saw it was called hot cocoa. Like pancetta I totally get, because this is just giving pancetta vibes, but let me go ahead and, oops, this is the wrong brush, child. My E40 back in dust over here. I can see the glitter that fell off the side with the silver in the inner corner on my nose, so I keep turning my nose like there's just glitter there. It's not super annoying, but it's like something I am picking up on. So now we better take hot cocoa, y'all, and go toward the back of the eye. So put hot cocoa here and kind of just move it toward the back. And I really didn't clean off the brush because I didn't really see the point. I'm like, you know, not that big a deal. They're kind of close in tone, but you know, if you cleaned it off, that's fine. I just wasn't going to. Not that I can't though, because I have like, you know, the Sigma switch thing now that they sent me in PR, so I can use that to change out colors, which is definitely gonna come in handy on the days where I gotta do a whole bunch of eye looks like today, and I don't feel like going downstairs. I've already used like a couple of times to clean off these same brushes I'm doing now, so that way I don't have to like wait as long to do it. This is actually pulling more brown, but to me it looks more reddish in the pan, so that's interesting. Y'all keep picking the wrong one. Let me go back with this E40. Thank you. Get the shimmer off my nose because it's irritating the crap out of me. Now I'm going to go to the black shade, which is called Happy Endings. Now I don't remember like the depth of this black. I don't remember if I even used this black or not. I feel like I did one time just to like give you an idea, but let's see how black she really is, how deep she goes. Because since it's been a while, I forgot. I need for you to see. Okay, so it's looking like it's pulling pretty black, which I'm happy about because I was concerned for a little bit. I don't want to pull black out too far, which is why I'm not making the wing longer like I normally would like on this side, because it's like I don't want a whole bunch of like stain or a whole bunch of black to clean off and then getting all over the rest of my makeup. So I'm trying to be careful with that shade. So this one ain't going to be pulled out the way they normally are, just because I'm like, I'm not trying to have a whole bunch of black on the side of my face I have to clean off. I still have other eye looks I have to do tonight. Like I want to do the Lunar Beauty against the Beauty Bay palette, and then I want to do the Beaute Bar palette up against the, what is that other palette? The Eternal Eclipse palette from Lunar Beauty. So like I got a few other like looks I want to do that I wanted to do early in the week that I just didn't get around to because I had new stuff coming in. I had a vlog that I actually made for y'all while I was at the hotel. I know, right? Who am I? I'm out here making vlogs and stuff, y'all. I don't know. I hope y'all like it though, because it's like, you know, I'm not a person who really likes a vlog, but I made a conscious effort to try to like see if you all would even like be interested in a vlog. So when I go on vacation and stuff, maybe I'll just vlog then and I just won't vlog any other time, because you know my day-to-day life is not exciting at all. I take someone to school, I go to work, I film makeup videos. I don't do too much anything else. I'm kind of a boring person, so that's why I was like, y'all need to see daily vlogs, because you would get irritated real quick. Like, what is she making a vlog for? No one cares that you ate your cereal and took your son to school and then slept all day and went, woke up in the middle of the day to order eyeshadow palette and then went to work. Like, no one cares. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't really do too much of anything, so it wouldn't be exciting for you at all. I'm gonna take this Nobler brush and go ahead and put some shimmer on the lid now that we cut it with some glitter glue. So we're gonna start off with the orange shade toward the back called All Right. So I'm gonna start it like right here and kind of move it forward. Ooh, yes, I'm liking that. It's looking real cute. And again, I'm hoping I'm not repeating looks that I already did. I don't feel like I am, although this look does look very similar to the one I did with the Mystery palette from what do you call it, Adept. So I realized that if you're gonna say it, girl, I already see it. I already know. It looks really similar. So that's what we're working with so far. I'm gonna put on the Elf Wish one now, the really unique, fun one. I always try to use that one when I'm using the palettes to remind y'all of what like the brand has to offer or whatever. So that's why I'm using this one again. Plus, it's just one of my favorites to use, and when I see it, I just like, yes, I'm excited. So I feel like it gives a nice little unique pop and twist to the lip, because when you turn your head, you can see like the green and the other shades and the red and all that. But I still feel like it's like a little bit of pink in it, which is again another reason I want to put it in the front, because when you put the pink in the inner corner, we need something to pull it together. I think I might use the pink, the hot pink eyeliner. I have to see. But at the same time, I was thinking since this is supposed to be the Christmas palette and I'm not using like any of the greens, that maybe I would do like the green eyeliner. So we'll have to see which one I use. I can't find my sector 001 and it's making me upset. I don't know where it is. But anyway, let me grab the shade called Bless, which is the pink. Pop that in there. I feel like this is giving a definitely unique twist to this palette. But I tried to do a look that shows that like you can have a Christmas look, but you don't necessarily have to have a Christmas look, because to me this doesn't look anything like Christmas, even though it's a Christmas palette. So that was the thought process behind doing it this way, plus doing something I haven't shown you before. So this is the finished look when it comes to the Merry Christmas palette, using all the shades that are on my hand. So we literally used all these shades and made it work. And with the way this tone changes, I didn't even feel the need to go over with the orange to make that work, so I'm happy about that. I might do a little bit more on the black on the outer V though, because I'm feeling like I just want a little more like oomph there. So let's go back with that real quick. So just intensify the smoke just a little bit. Just intensify the smoke just a smidget. Yes, I really did just say a smidget, girl. Just a smidget. So I'm feeling that a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with gingerbread just a little bit more, just kind of dust over the back and dust around the outer V shape and hook all that up. Yeah, so this is the finished eye look with the Christmas palette. Love how it doesn't look anything Christmas like whatsoever. But yeah, so now you can see how the quality of these palettes work. I gave you a nice little blue smoky eye that you can wear for New Year's Eve. I want to show you that you don't have to just use these palettes for Christmas. That was mainly the focus of the eye looks that I did. You don't have to just use this for Christmas Eve. As you can see, you can get a nice blue smoky eye you can wear on a normal day, and you don't have to use the Merry Christmas one as a Christmas palette either. So the purpose of these videos was to show that you don't have to use it as a Christmas collection, because it has other tones that you can just use for everyday wear. Whereas with the original videos I made for it, obviously I tried to give you more Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve-ish looks, because that's when this stuff originally came out. But now since they've been out for a while, I wanted to show that it has more variety to it. So I hope you all enjoyed these videos. Remember, you all the diamonds, you can comment down below and tell me if you've already pulled yours out and start using them, or if you're excited that they came back so you can get your hands on it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.